Transformational leadership is a style whereby leaders influence, inspire, and encourage employees to deliver positive change. A transformational leader will work with teams beyond their immediate self-interest to identify needed change and create a vision that guides that change. Well, Manal Al-Ansi is an elementary school teacher turned attorney and senior-level executive in P12 education who now works with leaders and experts internationally to transform education as we know it. She joins us now to discuss cultivating transformative leadership and workforce development in education. Good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us on Newsday.
Thank you so much for having me, Hawa and Tope. It's a pleasure to be here.
Okay, so tell us a bit more, about transformative leadership and how we can cultivate that in our educational sector.
Well, first, it's having a standard of continued leadership education. Educational leaders, like leaders in other industries, have to continue to hone their craft and make sure their leadership is meeting the ever-changing needs of the people we serve. So Diaspora District holds 2 conferences annually, one in the United States and one in Africa. In 2025, we'll have one in Atlanta, Georgia, and one in Accra, Ghana, where we will create a space and a platform for continued leadership education and an opportunity for educational leaders to partner with other leaders in politics and community and various industries to actually get to the heart of the problems we are facing in education.
And why is this so important?
It's so important because students they're graduating feeling unprepared, and those feelings are very valid. Many students and graduates have reported feeling ill-prepared for career and life upon graduation. Also, the partnership in itself in establishing a conference in the way that has been done with Diaspora District is important because the challenges students and we as a society are facing, particularly in education, is something that can't be solved. It wasn't created in a silo and it can't be solved in a silo. So we need to get together and work as a partnership.
Now, students in this part of the world, they usually seek Western education, which comes at a very high price, and of course then the associated brain drain, that comes with it. So how can we turn Africa into an innovation and education hub, and hopefully reduce the brain drain experienced on the continent?
Absolutely. One, again, with the conference, Diaspora District, this is a place to amplify the brilliance, the expertise, the leadership that is already in Africa and among the diaspora. To provide opportunities for collaboration, coalition building in a way that isn't extractive, in a way that promotes reciprocity, and in a way that recognizes that many of the educational problems found in Africa are what we are experiencing as a global society, including students graduating feeling ill-prepared for career and life readiness. So when we establish that Africa is addressing similar challenges to the rest of the world when it comes to education, we will then be able to see and amplify the expertise that's here to address those issues.
Who are some of the transformative leaders that you work with?
So it's across the U.S. and different places in Africa. So there'll be educational leaders, political leaders, different industry leaders, community leaders. It's very important that we center community leaders as well in these pursuits, particularly because they know how all of our plans manifest. A lot of times, we make these sorts of decisions as organizational, institutional leaders and realize that it isn't bearing the fruit that we initially intended because we're not having conversations with community leaders. So it's a wide range of leaders, across sectors and across spaces, so we can actually have the collective impact that it's going to take to make things move in education.
So what are the desired outcome, after this meeting that you're going to be holding in 2025?
I hope that strategic partnerships are established. I'm hoping we build a stronger bridge between the classroom and students' career, workforce development. We want to be able to support and launch projects that create stronger pathways from the cradle to career. Most recently, I participated on behalf of Diaspora District at the Global Entrepreneurship Festival here in Ondo State in Nigeria. It was absolutely amazing. It was an opportunity that brought so many leaders, again, from all over the world together to discuss entrepreneurship. And we were in that space discussing women in leadership, but also what we could do as educators to better equip this next generation of students to step into entrepreneurship if they choose to do so. It really is about giving students the skills, the knowledge, and the personal development needed to actualize their dreams. And a lot of times it's through expanded learning, it's through curriculum redesign, it's through strategic partnerships, creating pathways to workforce development. So similar to the Global Entrepreneurship Festival, I want to bring great minds together, and I want to bring them in to contribute to Diaspora District in the way that Diaspora District contributes to other conference and learning spaces.
Well, we'll just have to leave it there and wish you all the best of luck. Manal, Al-Ansi, thank you so much for joining us here on Newsday.